Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout 4. So I think that last bit of the quest got confusing because I kind of got ahead of myself. Because I had this from when I got the cure for Virgil. I took one of this. I need this. Yep, that's the evidence. I had a feeling. So I needed that, and I had it the whole time. I just didn't have it on my person. So. Oops. Come on. What? Pipe rifle, bolt action pipe rifle. Why is there like a drop of blood on my screen there? What is that? What the hell is that in the bottom left? I'm just hoping that fades. Okay, it's faded. That was weird. I have to test something. Apparently, you only use fusion cores when you do things that would use action points, like sprinting. So if I don't sprint and I don't use VATS at all, does that mean power armor lasts a lot longer? Oh god, you're so short now.
Dr. Lee.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape. This better not be a waste of my time.
Hello, not Sean.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. Not for good. At least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason and probably blood. So, leave it. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went.
No shit,
All
Sherlock.
those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed.
Dreamt.
I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless.
In a
If they
sense.
lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Yay. Maxim. Wait, what? Let me test something. Can I leave from inside any part of the Institute? Oh yeah. Cool. I got Famicom Rob. I've just been reading. So detailed. I wanted to get both versions of Rob, so there. Huh. That one says Rob and that one says Family Computer Robot. Neato. Amiibos, for those of you who don't know.
Max got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
Just the kind of bullshit that would make people root for a guy like him. Whoop, I'm going down. That's not the way I want to go.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
So does Ingram just live at the airport now?
Balonet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Balonet?
Trying to minimize the actor.
Liberty Prime? No. Liberty Prime is in this game? Wait a second. These are both considered settlements? That's weird. Oh, right. I can't be inside for this. No, wait. No sprinting.
Dr. Lee's arrived. I'm certain she'll be vital.
Yeah. That guy seems to be the killer commentary for the Brotherhood, because you gotta pass him every time you want to do something. That's so cool. I wonder what Liberty Prime looks like in this art direction and style. Because all the old robots look very... Well, the Gutsies and the Handies look very similar. But still. Okay.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Ooh, the Cola machine.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxton told you about it?
He seems to feel it's pretty important.
Important is an understatement. We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. I hope it's worth it. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac.
I don't know what that
Maxton
is.
and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute.
What's a
Now, the
gantry?
Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Come on, show me Liberty Prime. Oh, it's his head!
This storage
And various
area
other
full of
parts.
Is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood
Holy.
used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal.
Holy shit.
Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your... Before you run off, maybe you should listen to
Oh,
your
sorry.
orders. This robot isn't going to build itself.
Holy shit. God damn, it is Liberty Prime.
Proctor Ingram.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago.
Oh.
I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Well, I understand why she'd be reluctant. Liberty Prime is a war machine. Holy shit, Liberty Prime was so cool in Fallout 3. Really are all of his parts. This is his body. It's smaller than Iron. No, wait, no, it's about the same. Where's his foot? That's the best way to find the scale. Is this one of his feet? Or is this one of his feet? No, this is one of his feet. Okay. Yeah, this is about right. His head looks exactly the same, though, even in this style. Oh, that's so cool. You used to be able to talk to the head in Fallout 3 after it was destroyed. It would just say some random distorted quotes, but it was so cool. Do I have to go back to the Pridwin? Of course I do. Why would she be reluctant, besides the fact that it's a giant machine designed for death? Everything's on the flight or the whatever this place. I gotta talk. Yep, you gonna say something?
When it comes to keeping the grip.
Of course you are. And now where? Whoop, whoop. Falling down is not the right way to go. The main deck. Okay, this is where everyone and the cat and everything was.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Okay. God, how am I not... Wow, I'm inches from hitting my head on the lights.
Yes.
No.
Put two in the head and they'll stay there. Place to live.
Yo, you're at my station now.
Don't let Max's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician.
I should probably see...
An experienced soldier.
Does this need any... Can I repair?
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
That didn't really take much damage. Okay, back in we go. There's so much customization. Even the power armors are ludicrously customizable. Oh.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
You may not like the Brotherhood, but the people of the Commonwealth shouldn't have to suffer for it.
You
Hey.
know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready.
What?
It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to
That
get
was so
Liberty Prime
easy.
back online, but we'll get it done.
Okay.
Hey, you, got a sec?
More Nick dialogue. Of course.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think? You feel? You're more than pretending, Nick.
Yeah, nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
I mean, you did build your own life.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Any and all times, Nick.
You keep your pet synth on a short leash, all right?
You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
I remember him?
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Whoa, Nick. You can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Sure.
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. On my way out the door, I spotted an active evidence terminal. Bet my hat that terminal is the key to finding the rest of the tapes. Probably worth revisiting any police departments you may have stumbled across in your travels as well.
Interesting. I've been to these places? I don't remember being to these places. That's strange. Okay, I guess we'll hunt for Eddie Winter in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.